Victoria plum. This is one of the most widely cultivated plums in the England and in British Isles. And there is a reason, because it is adapted to the weather here. It gives good crop. And generally is a good disease resistant plum. Not the best tasting. It's not bad tasting, but not the best. But it's good. And as you see, it's full of fruit buds. And as you can see in the tree, it's full of fruit buds. Last year it gave me 3 to 4 fruits. They were quite late on the tree yet, so that's a late or mid-season variety. Up to, I think, September, which is not bad. And about this plant, I think this one is from the either Keeper's Nursery or the most probably Blackmore Nursery. But anyway, this is now about 1.5 meter tall, or 140 is about 5 foot, and I'm looking forward to see how it will do this year. As you see, it's full of buds, full of fruit buds. For such a small sized tree, that is really good. And I've put some manure around it on top of a cardboard, simply because I don't have the time to come and every day weed it. It's the best time to weed, but I don't have the time for that. So just one evening, I put the cardboard, immediately put the manure. And the manure will gradually get absorbed in this way because the cardboard is blocking this way. It will eventually, in 2-3 months, will disintegrate. But since by then, the manure is gradually seeped through the soil for the tree. And as you see, the moon. See those dark patches on the moon? This little camera is really wonderful. Because it's daylight, it can show the details on the moon. Those are, as they call it, seas, or mari. Mari means, they thought these are seas. In the ancient times even, they thought that these black spots are seas. Or actually, up to the invention of telescope, they thought that those dark patches are land. Yeah, that was reversed. They thought those dark patches are land, continents, dry land. And the white patches, which is now we know they are highlands, before the age of the telescope, they thought these are just seas. And when the telescope was invented and people looked into the moon, and by the way, Galileo was not the first one who did that, they realized that, this is not the case. Actually, it is reversed true. And interestingly, in the 13th century, a Persian astronomer called Tusi, Nasiruddin, he has a crater after him named on the moon, wrote that if one day I be on the moon and look back onto the earth, I will see exactly the same phases as I see on the moon from the Earth. That was 13th century. He was an astronomer who gathered a large number of scientists and scholars in the city of Maraqeh. They were practically being butchered by the Mongols and Turks. And then he saved them. He told that, okay, the great Khan wants to know about the future. We have to gather the astronomers, build the observatory, observe for 28 or 27 years. They thought that is the one turn of the planet Saturn, the highest planet by then. And in this way, he saved the life of many of the scholars, mathematicians, astronomers, chemists, and employed them in building an observatory and a library. I've been there actually, it's a beautiful place. And the foundation of it is yet there, you can see it. And not only that, he provided them with continuous, ample life in comfort, because he could convince the Mongol Khan, the rulers, that instead of killing them, let them be employed to be used to tell you the future. And that's the story of Nasiruddin, or as it is known in the Wikipedia, you can find Nasiruddin or Tusi, T-U-S-I. Yeah, moon is the one that the Celts call the object. Celts call him the sister moon, and that is the brother sun. Diverging from the gardening to astronomy, then to the moon, coming back to the earth, looking at the sun. Beautiful sunset. Enjoy.